Okay. Wait. Yeah, recording. A lot happened today, so I'm just gonna try to briefly talk about everything. But London session, we had swept Asian session highs and started a downtrend. Some manipulation, reversal, and then new session continuation is what I should have been looking for. But um, yeah, I don't know. We swept these. I think these were London lows. We swept those, and I tried to go long. Well, and then no, 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 never mind. We came down, we filled this gap. Uh, we swept this on Nasdaq, and I don't think we did on ES. Yeah, no, we made like an SMT off of that, and so I was looking for a long there, but we respect this gap here, so that's like invalidating bullish order flow kinda. Um, and then we made this low and tested this gap right here. You can see it. Uh, Tested that and a bullish closure out of that. Except we were already in a downtrend, and I didn't like I was a little late to market, and I didn't even take into account like manipulation, reversal, continuation, or whatever. I should have been looking for shorts, but I was looking for longs because we had filled this gap and we made that SMT off of this low. I didn't think we were gonna go much lower. Um, but yeah, invalidation, test this gap, and I think I went long on some 1 minute confluence. Yeah, us invalidating this gap, I went long, and pretty short-lived in profit. I made a tiny, I was in profit for like fucking what, 3 minutes, and then price reversed and stopped me out. I don't know. I wasn't about to close my trade halfway through. That happens too often when I just second guess myself and it doesn't work out. But I don't know. I was I guess I was trading for a retrace, but I didn't know how. I thought we were gonna fill this gap on the 5 minute at least. That's why I had my profit set there. That was a good like pretty much 1 to 1, a little extra, just filling these gaps. But no, we were in a downtrend, and then we respect this fair value gap and bearish closure out of it. This probably should have been my entry. What's that at 655? Yeah, that would have been optimal with my stops at these highs or something. Even at the top of this gap, if I had if I had gotten in here, say this was like reversed or whatever, do that, and then even targeting these lows is still a 1 to 1. And that got hit, and so much more obviously. But anyways, lost that trade, and then like I was just gonna call it, but we pushed far into this gap, and then we invalidate this 5 minute gap, and then close and break structure at the 79% here. And so we come down, test this gap, bullish closure out of it. I should have entered there, but I was skeptical, like just getting in again after a loss. And I got in with a minor risk, and yeah, it's literally the smallest trade ever, I know, but I was expecting just a small retrace this time, like this one, once I got in, and so I had targeted this high, and then I think this was like a 5 minute high or something. I wanted yeah, I wanted this. I just wanted to get the one take profit and the second take profit, but I only ended up getting the one, and then I broke even here because I didn't want to lose any more money today. Um, and I wasn't upset breaking even there because then we like on the 15 minute there was this equilibrium getting hit, and like I knew this was a retrace happening once again, and so I think on ES we didn't invalidate that gap either. I don't even know when I took my trade. Yeah. Yeah, we respect this gap. We just do. Uh, Open 43325. 4.5. Yeah, so we literally just didn't invalidate that gap, and bearish closure out of that, and then same on the 15-minute, bearish closure out of that, along with the 5-minute break of structure, and then 5-minute break plus a 1-minute confluence. I got in off of this fair value gap being respected right there with my stop above this high. I did de-risk a little bit, just because I had already lost, but I took partials. Where did I take partials? I don't know. I don't quite know where I took partials. I think I took partials like maybe at equilibrium of this. No, definitely not. I don't know. I took partials somewhere around here just because I was trying to get some money back, and I know that was an early time to take partials, but I was playing it safe. I think on this candle, I ended up taking partials and moving my stop to break even, and then we came down, and I think I took more partials at this low, and then I just pretty much trailed my stop loss all the way down here. And oh wait, yeah, and then I was targeting the end of this 15-minute gap right here, and that ended up getting hit along with the low. I was targeting the low as well, but this was enough money for me to just call it for the day here. And like I kind of knew we were going to take out this low, but I just was going to leave it. So we're actually up, thankfully, but definitely a little bit of over trading. Happy it worked in my favor, but I don't know. There's some news tomorrow, so I'll be a little skeptical to trade, but yeah, that's it. I'm going to bed.